There is an old Chinese saying, 读万卷书不如行万里路. Since young, I've known Bukit Mertajam by this Chinese name, 大山脚, which literally translates to Bigfoot Mountain. A name that always puzzled me. Why such a strange name? That is, until I arrived in Bukit Mertajam and saw it with my very own eyes. I'll be away for the next 6 days and I've only bought just a one-way ticket to Penang. My travel plan is to make my way back from Penang to Singapore by road. I originally flew out of Singapore without a plan on hand other than arming with a list of food places that I plan to visit while in Penang. In the end, I found myself in Bukit Mertajam and Kuala Lumpur before making my way back Singapore doorstep. Sit tight and enjoy this Penang to Singapore road trip with me. Let's take a step back. This is Penang Island. This is the mainland of Penang. This is Butterworth. And this is Bukit Mertajam, a town story awaiting to be told. After spending 3 amazing days on Penang Island, it's finally time to move on. With Penang Island fading into the distance, I'm now heading to Penang Mainland, specifically Butterworth, the other side of the Penang state. For the longest time, I had this terrible misconception. I used to think Butterwoth and Bukit Mertajam were the same place.
In less than 15 minutes, I've crossed the channel between Penang and Butterworth. So now I'm in the mainland of Malaysia, in the state of Penang too, but Penang, Butterworth.
Butterworth is a coastal town right across the Penang Island. Meanwhile, Bukit Mertajam sits 20 kilometers inland, away from the shore with its own unique charm. I've heard so much about the food here, from travel vloggers, Penang colleagues and friends. And just hearing about it isn't enough. So how can I resist making a stop here? Let's explore Bukit Mertajam, one bite at a time. But first, how do I get to Bukit Mertajam? After stepping off the Penang ferry, I crossed the overhead bridge leading to Penang Central, the main transport hub on the Penang Mainland.
So after leaving the ferry terminal, is the Butterworth Central. So this is a building that consolidates all the public transport within Butterworth itself. So there's a bus station. The train station is 300 meters away from here, which is in another building, and the ferry terminal is just right behind me when I came in from. So watch out for this Bukit Mertajam. So
for just 270 ringgit, I hop on the bus bound for Bukit Mertajam.
So waiting for the bus to start.
The journey started with a coastal drive. From my window, I could see Penang Island across the water, slowly fading into the distance. As we headed inland, the scenery changed. First, cluster of low-rise factories, then stretches of farmland followed by residential houses. It was a mix of development and open land, quiet yet constantly moving. But then, the bus hits traffic. Right outside Bukit Mertajam, the roads were clogged. A journey that should have taken less than 30 minutes, it stretches to almost an hour. I started wondering, was this even worth it? And when I finally reached Bukit Mertajam bus terminal, I was shocked.
I've reached the terminal station of Bukit Mertajam. So the terminal is situated right in a building below. It's very dingy, very dark. Frankly, it's a little bit dodgy. I don't know how I would come back.
The bus terminal itself was in a state of neglect, situated right below an abandoned shopping mall. At one point, it must have been the biggest mall in town. And now, it is a hollow shell, forgotten by time.
This place look a little bit shoddy. Yeah. Let's hope everything turns out fine. So this is the bus terminal, and I'm heading to where there's a lot more people. Bus terminal is right behind me, below the Summit Hotel. So this Summit Hotel looks like it has gone defunct. Yeah, it's more like a ghost town. Yeah, look at that. All shops are closed, everything is empty. This whole place looks a little bit depressing. Frankly, if you ask me whether I will stay here, I think the odds are very high that I'm not going to stay here. Yeah. But, well, I can't leave this place without attempting anything. So let me see what this place can offer. I will give myself probably 2 hours. Now the time is 7ish. Yeah, so it's a little bit dicey because by 9 p.m. this whole place will be very dark. So I'm not too sure if I'm able to, if I really want to kind of walk in the dark over here.
It looked okay in the daylight, but at night, I had no doubt it would be pitch dark and eerily empty. As the bus passed through town, I noticed something else. Malls that were bustling with life now stood closed down. Everything here in Bukit Mertajam seems to be in a state of decline.
Wow, there's a very big and beautiful Hindu temple here.
I walked 2 kilometers from the bus terminal, hoping to find something that might change my first impression.
So this is just a temple off the street. It's an accidental find. While I'm walking around trying to recce what's nice here, which it seems that there isn't.
This place felt depressing.
It's a very nondescript place. I'm just wondering whether I should just cut loss over here.
I do not know if it was just my mood or the unfamiliarity.
This place looked very depressing, to be frank.
Perhaps this is partly my own fault. I come to Bukit Mertajam completely unprepared. I knew nothing about this place, and so far, nothing I see convinced me to stay. Sure, there might be good food here, but as a backpacker myself, getting around places seems too inconvenient. So, I made my choice. I decided to throw in the towel.
I think I do need to think about it, about the need to carry on my walk here or my stay in Butterworth.
It's time for me to go back to Butterworth before it gets too dark.
The sky is getting darker.
Maybe I give Bukit Mertajam another shot someday. But for today, this isn't my stop. Or maybe I shall move after dinner. That was all I planned to do in Bukit Mertajam. Just one meal and I'll be on my way.
Well, I think since I'm here, let me have some local food before leaving this place. At least I've achieved something. 邊個一個細嘅咖喱麵？係喺呢度食。
But that curry noodle, it must have done something miraculous. Curry has always been my comfort food. And this bowl, it isn't just delicious. It makes me stop and think.
Since I have not had curry noodle when I'm in Penang, so why not I try this? Still in Penang, technically, but in Butterworth.
With the bowl of curry noodles in front of me, It reminds me why I come to this place in the first place.
Very rich. I like it. Yeah, very nice. This thing costs 5 ringgit. Wow, it's even cheaper than in Penang. I'm not so surprised because this is it's a very untouristy place. Yeah.
But deep inside my heart, I know if I leave now, I would never come back again to Bukit Mertajam. Something tells me about this place. It deserves more than just a quick stopover. And just like that, I decided to stay. All because of this one bowl of curry noodles. That's how miraculous it was.
A few moments later.
So after having the curry noodle meal, I'm kind of at peace. So probably I make a hasty decision. Probably I was hungry back then. So after the curry noodle comfort food, okay, if you ask me, I mean it's just the neighborhood pasar malam or night market, you call it. So what I've done is that I booked an accommodation. And I've checked in already. So where I'm staying now is just opposite. Yeah. You see that KFC there? Just next to KFC there is, oh my god, that photo. There's this tea leaf. And oh yeah, in fact, if you see J&T Express, so I'm staying right above J&T Express. With the window lights open. So that's my room, in fact. So I will do a room tour of that place. So first of all, this entry is a passcode.
I booked a hotel room planning to do nothing more than sleep through the night. No big plan, no late night adventure, just a quiet rest before moving on. But before I sleep, I decided to do a bit of research about this place. After all, Bukit Mertajam has been on my mind for years. Maybe it is time to finally learn more about it. And little did I know, this simple late night research would change how I see this town forever.
Yep. Okay, good to see that. So after opening the door, that's my room. Oh, for once, I own an entire room to myself and not sharing it with other people. Okay, so there's air conditioner, of course. There's a bed, simple bed, and there is a small deck. And lastly, this is the view. Oh, okay. So this overlooks the pasar malam that you see earlier, which I came from. Tàu Sa Pia. Oh. It's very flaky.
The next day.
So I've just checked out, lugging my bag. So right now just trying to explore this city for a while before leaving this place. Of course, not without finding food to eat. My bus has come. So I got on to the red bus, 709 to St Anne Church. The bus fare is 140 ringgit.
As the bus cut across Bukit Mertajam, I take mental notes of the places I pass by. Planning my next stop, St Anne's Church.
There isn't too many sites within Bukit Mertajam. So St Anne Church is one of them. So let me go in. It's quite a distance. It's probably 5 kilometers away from the main bus station. It's situated right below a hill. Very serene indeed.
Occupying a vast space, St Anne Church has over the years become a significant pilgrimage site for Catholics across Malaysia and beyond. Every year, thousands gathered here for a feast of St Anne.
Let me get up the steps to the shrine proper.
A grand celebration honoring her life and significance in the Christian faith. This beautiful old shrine of St Anne sits at the foothill of Bukit Mertajam, framed by lush greenery. From the front yard, the view is breathtaking. At the back of the church, a staircase winds up the hill.
So let me bring you to the surrounding.
A path used during the Station of Cross procession. Crosses are placed along the way, marking key points of reflection. At the end of the path, a shrine stands with a statue of Jesus on the
There's a
cross.
Jesus Christ cross up here. I believe I'm at the top of the hill. Although I can't see much of Bukit Mertajam because it's all blocked by trees.
A solemn reminder of faith and devotion. Not far from the old shrine stands the new St Anne Church.
Let's see if I can bring you into the church itself.
And I have to say, this is one of the most beautiful churches I've seen in Malaysia. The hill behind it adds to the scenery, making the entire place feel almost eternal.
Wow, it's a very big church. Easily could sit 500 people or so. It's in the shape of a cross. You notice it. I particularly like the roof. Very Southeast Asia kind of style. Yeah, I think that's ensure that the whole place is very airy. And indeed, it is very cool inside as compared to outside. So standing right in the middle of the fountain, I'm able to see the old church. I believe this is where St Anne first started off, and it grew organically. Now it has built a new church to house more people. So these are the holy water of this church.
And before I leave, a small ritual.
Let me get some blessing from this place.
If you are Catholic, you will believe in the power of holy water. I cleanse myself with it for a safe journey ahead.
Right, so what's the next place that I'm going to? There are in fact 4 places which I marked as good eateries across St Anne Church. So after visiting the church, you could consider going into one of them. So right now, I'm heading there. See you later. So the first place that I'm going to introduce in terms of eating is this Ren Qing Wei restaurant. According to what I read, this is one of the most popular dim sum place in Bukit Mertajam. However, the thing is that I only have one stomach. Okay, so I'm not sure how I want to strategize my eating in this city. Okay, so this run in terms of like a station. So you have got all these goodies that they display.
First stop, dim sum.
Over here. Wow, very nice. 有没有叉烧包啊？等一下好。啊，边个叉烧包
Here, in 人情味 dim sum,
还有给我有没有虾饺？
I am getting authentic dim sum at an affordable price.
好的。哦，啊，对不起 ，OK。啊？好好，我弄上哪里哇？好的好的，可以。还有 ，unfortunately, I only have one stomach. Okay, so I need to save some stomach for other food. So to me, I will just pick some representative food that for me will gauge how good a dim sum restaurant is. So to me, it's char siu bao and ha gao. Let me try the ha gao first. Oh, and the char siu bao. So that's the texture. Oh, the coffee is good. The price that I paid for is 14.5 ringgit, which I think it delivers a lot of value. The dim sum is good for its price. Given the kind of price that I'm paying, I think it is very good. It's easily one of the best in BM. I'm not sure, I've not tasted any other one, but I think it easily qualifies to be at that level. So if you come across any nice, good dim sum place in Bukit Mertajam, so please let me know. Yeah, I mean, if I happen to pass by this place again in future, I might just drop it. Just a stone throw away from the dim sum place, the Renqingwei is just next door. Is this Haji Muhamad Kuah store? According to what I've read, okay, this store serves the best crab meat noodle. Okay, so unfortunately, this place is only open like on weekends. Okay, so I don't have the fortune to eat it. Or maybe it's fortunate because I can save my stomach for other things. Alright, so that's the second eateries near the St Anne church, which is just behind, less than 300 meters away from here. Right now, I'm here at the third place in the BM Makan series. This is Taman Sentosa Hawker Center. So there are a couple of nice food in there, but I got this feeling that everything is closed now. Let's have a look. So this is a hawker center setting. I think if look at the flooring and all those, it seems to me that they are undergoing some washing.
I read that in this hawker center, there are a couple of must-eat food. Food like economic bihun with red bean soup, fragrant nasi pandan, springy wonton noodle, gitai bak, and pasabo.
Okay, so I've just checked it out. So with this owner of the dessert store, so what he told me is that this market opened at 4 p.m. So that's why the whole entire hawker center looks so deserted. So actually I'm too early. Well, since I'm here, I must well just have some dessert before leaving this place. Yeah, so this is chinkang, which is an assortment of ingredients. Yeah, in a sugary soup. I seem to have the whole market to myself. These things.
Finding food in the central part of Bukit Mertajam is not happening. Just as I'm about to give up, a text pops up. My Penang colleague just introduced me to Bak Kut Teh spot. Not here though, it is in the suburb of Bukit Mertajam. Good thing there's a bus for that. I am heading back to the bus terminal to catch bus 802 to take me there. A new location, a new adventure. Let's see if this Bak Kut Teh is worth the journey. Remember that curry noodle stall where I had dinner last night? I passed by the place again this morning, and it still lingers in my mind. That bowl of curry noodles changed my plan, and here I am, still in Bukit Mertajam. Walking towards the bus terminal, I cannot help but notice these retro buildings, their charm, their stories, frozen in time.
I'm documenting some of the old buildings here in BM in case for the next 10 years it's gone, which I think very highly likely the case. I scared the shit out of me yesterday when I walked past this bus terminal. I think probably that arises mainly the fact that I'm not familiar with this place. Now that after a couple of hours, after one night, I think I'm more familiar with this, so I'm no longer afraid. So that's life, yeah. So right now I'm walking back to the bus terminal. So that's the so-called the creepy pathway, okay, that I have to contend with yesterday. But nah, no more. I think this is manageable. I think during daytime, and especially once you are familiarized with this place, you don't get too scared by such things anymore. I'm at the bus terminal again. So this is many of the buses. This is the buses that you need to catch out of Bukit Mertajam. My bus is ready to go. I'm going to board this bus 802. I'm in the comfort of aircon bus again. It's so cooling here compared to outside. Where am I going now? Okay, I'm going to a bak kut teh store. So this bak kut teh store was recommended by my colleague. He said that this is one of the best in Bukit Mertajam. So from the BM terminal, bus terminal, I took a bus 802. So the journey takes about maybe 15 minutes. Okay, from the terminal to this place, and then you need to walk another 10 minutes from the main road all the way to the bak kut teh store. It better be good, man. So yeah, to make me walk under the sun without shade in the hot afternoon. Haha, the moment of truth. So this is Sick Wong Penang bak kut teh. Uncle, bak kut teh 给我汤的，小的，小的，对。好，谢谢你啊。So my bak kut teh has arrived. So this is the 15 ringgit version. It comes with a rice. I don't know whether it is part of it. And I ordered a nutmeg drink. So first on the nutmeg drink. Wow, I really love it. I think this is my first time having this nutmeg drink. Although it's a concentrate, but it tastes like nutmeg. Wow, I like this drink, but I'm not here for the drink. So the bak kut teh. So this is what inside is all about. So it's meat, some meatballs. I've asked them not to give me internal organs, so that's why you don't see any internal organs here. Shit, I forgot to take pictures again. So this is how bak kut teh is eaten. You need to put the garlic and the sauce, and usually it goes with tea. Yeah, over there. Okay, but I think the weather is too hot for me, so I decided to get a cold drink instead. Okay, the moment of truth. Oh, that's good. Let me take the easier one, yeah, because my chopstick still isn't too good. I need to dip it into the garlic sauce. So good. The soup is very thick. The Malaysia bak kut teh is a little bit different from the Singapore version. The Singapore version is usually white. Over here is black in color. In Singapore, that's peppery. So over here, it is usually herbs. So right now, I'm almost done with everything that I wanted to do in Bukit Mertajam. Yeah, I can leave this place now. Do you know why Bukit Mertajam is called Bukit Mertajam, or in Chinese is called Da San Jiao? So that's because of the mountain behind me. So that's a big mountain. So this town is located at the foot of the big mountain, so that's why it's called 大山脚. So finally, my bus to Penang Central is going to depart now. Alright, ready by BM Bukit Mertajam.
Bukit Mertajam. Yesterday it felt unknown. Today it feels less foreign. Let's see where today's journey takes me.
So immediately, once I'm in Penang Central, I got myself a ticket to KL and just specify.
This is your ticket. So
Okay.
30 minutes before you can boarding gate number 5 downstairs. Your bus name Kejora.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, thank you. KL, here I come.
The journey from Penang Central to Kuala Lumpur Central spans 340 kilometers and takes about 5 hours of traveling time. My next stop brings me to a stay in a haunted hotel in Kuala Lumpur. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If you enjoy it, please like, comment and subscribe if you are new to this channel. I see you in the next destination.